What am I playing? I just put my earbuds on. What is this? Whip it?
What's up, awesome? What's up, Lou? Yeah, Lisa, we'll get along as soon as we can.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Flight delay tonight. Had to eat dinner without just shoving it down. So, yeah, well, here we go. Welcome.
Here we go.
Man, I didn't.
What's up, Alive?
You know, Eric, I got to be honest. I always think there's
Steven?
potential for the Giants to lose a series or even get swept, but I kind of thought they'd get 2 or 3 from the Angels.
Yeah, it's the Angels, man.
But
It's the damn Angels, man. You got to win these series. You don't lose series to the likes of the LA Angels. Come on, man.
They're
What's going on? What happened?
They're in danger of getting swept because tomorrow they've got Kyle Harrison against Jose Suarez, a lefty. So we're going to see this anemic right-handed lineup again. I mean, we're going to see – Nick Ahmed's getting a couple hits, but come on. Don't throw the ball up high to Nick Ahmed. He tomahawks it all the time for a base hit.
Yep.
He goes up. He loves the tomahawk. Man, I'm throwing Nick Ahmed low stuff, and he's not going to be able to hit it. But, you know, he hit a blast to deep left center today, went close to the warning track. That was looked like about his biggest pop he could get. So I just, I'm not impressed at all with this lineup. I've got the solution for you guys, though. We're going to make this into a nice little clip starting right now. Here we go. What are we marking this at? What are we at?
3:45.
All right. We'll cue it up at the 4-minute mark here. Let me get myself ready. And I will get this queued up here to tell you what the Giants need to do. Okay. So here it is, guys. The solution for Farhan saving his job might be right underneath his nose, but he continues to throw out veterans that are pretty much mid to below average vets. And I was watching the Yankees Red Sox game this afternoon, and Boston, in fact, they even made a particular they kind of made a little deal out of it, a segment, so to speak, with what's the guy's name? I always forget his name. The little guy with the bow tie.
Rosenthal.
Yeah, Rosenthal was in the talking about. They were showing the manager of the Red Sox and how he may not be here next year. Not sure because he's going to be similar. His contract ends. He's going to be similar to Milwaukee's manager. Now I'm drawing a blank with that too.
Who is
last year? Milwaukee with the Cubs this year.
Oh, Counsell.
Gosh, my mind. Yeah. So Craig Counsell was a hot commodity, and how Cubs fired David Ross, and for Counsell, they were talking about the Red Sox and how they've changed their whole approach to speed and athleticism, and they're putting pressure on the defense, and they're running bases, and how that he really loves this style of ball. Gosh, why am I mind? What's the Red Sox manager's name again? I just forgot it. Cora. Yeah, I think bumping my head last week. I cannot recall things. Dang it. Yeah. Cora loves that style of ball. And here's what I propose that the Giants need to do. And they need to do it soon.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying the Giants or Farhan?
Well, Farhan should do this if he wants to create a team that's exciting, that actually might compete for a wild card still this year, and in the process will get guys better for the future, and it'll actually make the team more exciting. Okay, and I think Lamont Wade is, they're trying to talk about him playing. He wants to play for Rickwood.
Right.
That's not going to happen. He's weeks away.
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to rush back for something that's just going to wind up
grade 1 hamstrings being
grade
missing.
2.
And he has a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to me, that's a 6. We said it early on, minimum 6 weeks. I would hold him out till the or closer,
after the All-Star break.
And then he'll be really ready to go. So this is what I would do if I'm the Giants for the second half of the season. I would start Lamont Wade at first base and lead him off. Bat second in center field, Heliot Ramos. Batting third.
Who? Bailey. Has to be Bailey.
Yeah, I'll put Bailey at third as catcher. Fourth, I am going to go with, that's the problem. They don't have any bats. They need to go find a bat.
Soler and Chapman and
forget those guys. Forget those
they're
guys.
Not getting it done. They're not getting it done.
I got it. I got my fourth guy. I forgot.
Go for it.
Bailey's third. Luciano is your DH, batting fourth. Okay. I'm trying to remember the order. Luciano batting fourth. Batting fifth in left field, Luis Matos. Okay. Batting sixth and playing. I'm going to move this guy up. I don't see what you're going to be able to do. I'm either going to play Conforto or Yaz. One of those two is going to be just going to go with him. I don't know which one. I kind of like Yaz in some ways because of his athleticism and his defense. And it maybe you light something up fire under him. Yeah, we're going to get to that alive. Matos 3 for 4 tonight, 2 home runs.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it doesn't. So that's my 6th place hitter. My 7th place hitter is going to be Tyler Fitzgerald at shortstop. My 8th place hitter is going to be, I'm going to platoon Tyro and Wisely at second base.
Okay.
And 9th is Casey Schmidt at third base. I'm going to trade Matt Chapman to the Yankees, and I may throw in a pitcher of significance to try to get somebody much better. But Chapman, look, I'm not dogging Chapman as an awful player. He's a good ball player. I don't like his offense. He's too inconsistent for me. He doesn't drive in runs consistently. The guy doesn't even have 30 RBIs this year. How's that possible? He's your cleanup freaking hitter. He doesn't have 30 RBIs. You want to know how many guys have 30 RBIs in baseball that bat 8th and 9th? I mean, hold on here. Let's just take a look. Here, I'll pull this up. Okay.
We have to get to the when you're done, we got to get to the post game because we gotta acknowledge some stuff here.
Oh yeah. Let me find stats on here. MLB. There we go. Stats. I'm going to pull this up and just look at the RBIs. I cannot believe. So I don't need Wilmer. I don't need, Flores anymore. I don't need Chapman. Chapman can probably bring you something. Conforto could probably bring you some value. I'm just going to move off of guys that are no longer. All right, so here we go. Let me pull this up. Oops, hit the wrong button there. And we'll just take a look at this, Eric.
Yeah, RBIs. Whoa.
Yeah, we'll just look at the RBIs and
you got rid of it.
hold on. Did I have it up there? There we go. All right. RBIs are highlighted, right?
Yep. Highlighted.
Okay. 63 is the league leader, Aaron Judge. Okay. Let's see if we can find a giant on here. I know we're on page 2 now. We're at 35. We're down to 49th in the league. Nobody has that on the Giants. Okay. Now I think we're going to get Tatis 35. Tyro Estrada 59th with 33. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Next, look at Joe Odell. He's horrible. Hitting 191, and he's got 31. No Giants still. Still at 31. Any Giants here? Heliot Ramos. There it is. The second player on the Giants to reach 30 RBIs. Heliot Ramos, who didn't even play the month of April.
He's only played 1 month.
1 month.
He's played 1 month, and he's the second leading RBI guy on the Giants.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
This is why I told you guys about Matt Chapman that I was not thrilled about signing.
That's a problem.
Let me look at this transactions. When did Heliot Ramos come up? I'm going back here. I'm looking. Heliot Ramos came up on May 8th.
May 8th, a month. Just over a month.
Just over a month, Heliot Ramos has been up.
And he's got the second most RBIs.
And okay, so we're going to go down and continue to look at this. Look at the guys that have – Mitch Haniger has more RBIs than Chapman. David Fry, there's one of your fantasy guys.
That's one of my guys, yeah.
Eugenio Suarez.
And he sucks. He's barely hitting 200.
Yeah, he's getting benched now. Jock Peterson, 31. So let's just continue to look for this list here. Let's look at the next list. Okay, any more Giants? Matos will show up before most of the Giants. I think Chapman shows up pretty soon.
Yastrzemski, 27.
Did I pass Chapman yet? I thought wait a minute.
I see Yastrzemski at 27.
Did we miss Chapman? I thought he had more. No more Giant. I think we missed Chapman. I think maybe Chapman had over 30.
You sure? 29 says Alive Insurance.
We just miss him?
Must have missed him.
Okay.
You're going the wrong way. Yeah, go down.
There it is. 29. Is. Matt Chapman. Yeah, guys, that's your cleanup hitter. 4-5. He's been between 4 and 6 almost. I think he batted 7th 1 or 2 games, but he's been between 4 and 6, 3 and 6. He's batted as high as 3rd this year. That's the guy that's supposed to be cleaning up. You know, they call cleanup hitter for a reason. Supposed to clean up the bases. He cleans them up all right. He hits into double plays. Yeah, our San Francisco Giants motto, our idea of a cleanup hitter, have him clean up the bases by just hitting into an inning-ending double play. Does that clean them up enough for you? The Giants were 4 for 25 the last 2 games with runners in scoring position. I'm watching the postgame show, and they have NBC Sports Bay Area has Rod Brooks on there. In fact, I put it on my tweet today. If you look on my Twitter, and they asked him, what can the Giants do to something to the effect of cure the ills? And, it's like the answer was, I would just like say, I'm screaming at the TV. How about get some better players? That'll cure the ill. You don't have players to drive in runs with runners in scoring position. This hasn't been a 2024 problem. It's been a problem since 2022.
Yes.
Yes, it was Rod Brooks, MF. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing against Rod Brooks. He's just doing his job, but he's basically saying, move the guys up 90 feet at a time, this, that, which is true, but they don't
do that. That's not how they play baseball.
They don't do it.
It's a philosophy, and we all know where that philosophy is coming from, Dan. That's why that plan that you talked about, it ain't going to happen with Farhan at the helm.
No, it ain't going to happen. And I got to believe Bob Melvin's just pulling his hair out, because he doesn't look like a guy to me that is all that frustrated on camera. At times he does, but I wonder how much say he really has in this thing. I don't know. I hope he's able to make the calls himself, but it sure doesn't look like Melvin's managing. I mean, as far as his style, it's just bad.
It is. I mean, look at this game. It's another game. I mean, I think we had a game like this a week ago where it was the San Francisco Ramoses.
Yeah.
That's it.
They won with Ramos.
Come on. Is there another player out there on the team that can knock in some damn runs other than someone named Heliot Ramos?
Yeah, they sent him back to AAA. In fact, Eric, he's on this list. Let's see. We've looked at Chapman as number 3 on the Giants, right?
Yeah, Yastrzemski had 27.
Yastrzemski's there at 27, number 4. Number 5 on the list. Let's see if we have any other Giants. I'm scrolling. I don't see any. That's nothing on that page. Let's look at number 5. We're pulling up. Okay, Patrick Bailey with 22 is number 5. And Michael Conforto tied at 22, number 5. And then right after that
is 22 as well.
Flores at 22?
Yeah. Okay.
And Luis Matos with only 85 at-bats with 20. There's the guy that drove in your runs. This is hilarious to me that Farhan is playing all these vets, and he's got these young kids that can run, got some pop, and are exciting to watch, and he refuses to play them. And the Giants owners don't have the wherewithal to look down and say, gosh, our team is boring as heck. Why don't we just play these young kids? And, in fact, we were 8-1 when most of them were playing. I mean, look, Luciano didn't work at shortstop, but he could hit the ball. Put him at DH. I mean, what's the downside of him against Soler? Soler again today, man on third, strikes out.
How many more times do we have to see this with Soler? You can't say he's a streaky hitter, because when has he ever streaked in a good way?
He might want to go up there naked.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Streaking.
Come on.
Maybe he should go streaking up there.
The only streaks he has, well, never mind. It's bad. His streaks are bad. It's bad. It's worse. And there's no good. To be a streaky hitter, there's got to be some good in there somewhere. There has not been one good streak out of Soler so far.
Look at Lou's comment. Take Ramos' average off the Giants roster. We have the worst in baseball. Yeah. And guys, hear me out on this. What do I do? Eli says with Soler. I try and move him.
Just
I'm hoping that, there's teams out there, maybe the Braves can turn Soler around. Maybe you have to pay, half the salary, or you pay the whole thing and you get a prospect back.
This is a good point by Asif. I'm sorry. Eric Dan, how do we know that Bob Melvin is not the one that wants to play the vets? Melvin wants to play the vets and not the young players. You know what, though? It's possible. He could also be a mouthpiece. Dan, what did he say at that news conference. Remember, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. What did he say when all the kids were up and they were producing?
Yeah.
They were producing. What did Bob Melvin say?
He said,
it's an interim. In the interim, they're doing good. But,
yeah,
the
we're gonna have to deal with like some growing pains or something like that.
What was that? Yeah, it was ridiculous. You could tell from that point on, we knew the writing was on the wall that once the vets got healed, that it was going to be their show. And look what's happened since the vets have come back with all of them.
Well, we told you.
We said that. It's going to go back to April baseball, and that's exactly what has happened.
Look,
I can't understand why they can't see what when the kids are up, that they were able to go out there and have a pretty damn good run, and then all of a sudden now it's gone. It's poof.
Yeah, I mean,
like Kaiser Soze, he's gone. Unbelievable. I don't get it. And I don't understand how you could keep throwing out this type of lineup.
I don't get it either.
Maybe he's following orders. Asif. I don't know. Maybe
look
he is.
Look at the wild card here for the Giants. Well, first of all, I haven't even looked at the standings in 2 days. The Giants are in have fallen back to fourth place now, all alone. The Diamondbacks have surpassed them. I think somebody said in the chat that the Mets are just a game behind the Giants.
Let me see. Do the wild card.
Yep. The Mets are a game behind the Giants. So the Giants right now look at the Cardinals have climbed up, and they've got the Cardinals this week and the Cubs. They're tied with the Cubs. Look, they've got 6 games coming up on this road trip with the Cubs and Cardinals, and they're bunched right there with them. This thing's going to be bunched all year long. These are all pretty weak teams. The best of these teams that are bunched between St. Louis all the way down to the Mets, you want to know who I think might be the best team? I think it's the Reds and the D-backs. The D-backs are doing this without half their team.
True.
And yeah, the Giants have guys that are out too, but the D-backs
not at the level of what the players are out for the D-backs.
Right. The Giants level, come on.
I mean, seriously, yeah. Or we
So, I mean, look at the run differential. There's only the Braves, Padres, Diamondbacks, and Reds have positive run differentials. So this thing is. That's why I don't think the Giants are going to. That's why I say they should sell, because there's not going to be enough sellers. They could actually get. This is a year to sell, because you're going to be able to get something for guys that aren't that good.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine the Yankees with Matt Chapman at third base. That just makes them a better defensive team.
It does.
And I think he hits better with the Yankees with guys to protect him. He doesn't have to be the cleanup hitter. I mean, didn't he bat cleanup today?
I honestly, I don't even know.
Let me look at this.
Lou says, "Dan, biggest road trip of the year. What will the Giants do when a team starts to pitch? When teams start to pitch around Ramos?" Marty Lurie had a tweet that said the very same thing. What's going to happen? Because he's the hottest hitter. Teams are going to start pitching around him.
Right. Well, there's nobody behind him.
Because there's nobody had him to hit. Exactly.
I mean,
so if he's doing all the damage, hey, we'll just put you on base. Go after somebody else.
Absolutely.
It'll happen if they could figure it out. If you think about it, you watch Ramos's at bats, and I've been talking about this, and I think you have too, Dan. Look, he's not just going out there swinging for the fences.
No, he's selective.
He is got some damn good at bats, and I like what I see, what he's doing. I hope he keeps it up. But there's going to be a time, as Lou said, and same thing with Marty. They're going to start pitching around him because they can.
I mean, look at this. They stacked this whole stinking lineup with all righties today, except for Yaz. I mean, if I'm managing, Patrick Sandoval was able to get through this. How bad are the Giants' offense when they had a lefty in Sandoval, and then they had Matt Moore actually go
Matt Moore
one
had a
inning.
decent game, yeah.
He went 6 innings against lefties. The first 6 innings, and all they could manage was 3 runs, and all of them were Heliot Ramos. A 2-run homer in the first, and then a double down the line.
Yep.
And they got that 3rd run in the 5th inning off Sandoval. So what are we doing here? You can't hit all your right-handed guys you stacked up against an off-speed pitcher that throws a fastball at about 94. All he's doing is he's throwing off-speed stuff, looking to try and hit corners, throw occasional fastballs, see if he can get it by you. And you can't get – I mean, they out-hit the Angels today 10-6, but could they get any runs? No, only Ramos.
Look how many runners are left in scoring position.
I mean, imagine if Ramos is not in that line. They get shut out today.
They would have got shut out.
And what happened?
And what happened to Brett Wisely? The guy used to hit lefties, right?
Oh, but
now all of a sudden,
Ahmed's back, Eric.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
And how did we do last night? How did the Giants do last night? They got 6 runs, and half the RBIs were from
Heliot Ramos.
Ramos.
Exactly.
So they have scored 9 runs in 2 days. Heliot Ramos responsible for 6.
6 runs he was responsible for.
Yep.
Come on.
And the other, they only got 5 RBIs last night. So one of them was not an actual RBI. It was probably a fielder's choice or something, if I can't remember. But they only got credit for 5 RBIs. The other ones were Yaz. He had a nice pinch hit double. And then the other one was Estrada. So, guys, this is really, really hard to watch. And we knew it was going to be. Even going into today's game, we knew it was going to be hard to watch.
I mean, I can't believe they lost the series to the damn Los Angeles Angels, man.
Well,
I don't.
It could be.
I don't understand.
It could be that it's.
These are the teams that you win series. These are the teams that you try to get a sweep out of.
Let me look at the Angels' record.
It's bad.
But on the road, they are. Let me see.
Take a gander.
The Angels are 11-23 at home, 17-19 away.
Wow, almost 500.
Yeah. So they have the opportunity.
How about that bomb by O'Hop? Ooh. 460. They said that's the biggest home run in Oracle Park this year. Right? Yeah. Bigger than Ohtani, bigger than Judge, bigger than Soto. 467 feet.
Wow.
Exactly, Johnny. We very well may get swept by the Angels. Whew. Whew.
Wow. That's unbelievable. That would be something. A 2-4 homestand. Tomorrow's Harrison's going, right?
Yes, he's going tomorrow.
Yeah. Wow.
Even a 3-3 homestand is not ideal. That you go 500 on the road. You don't go 500 at home.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah, I could see that, Will. I could see it.
What's that? We'll see what was it?
We know. Dan's contemplating my trade. Yeah, we know what's going on. Come on. Yeah.
I'm just texting Will back here.
Do you want to get real? Trust me, Russo will rant. I'm sure he will rant.
With what?
The way the Giants are playing.
Oh, he changed. Did you see his change his name in fantasy from Snell's Bells?
What is he now? I didn't notice that. Oh, no way. Oh, hold on.
He's a little ripped.
Oh, no way.
So tell us, your daughter graduated from the University of California at Santa Cruz today, right?
Yes, that's awesome, man. I'm
And
telling you.
what'd she major in?
She majored in art history.
Oh, cool.
So it was cool. Tomorrow's Father's Day, but today was a Father's Day for me, man. Being able to see, you know what I'm saying? Being able to see your only daughter go out there and walk across the stage and get that diploma, that was fantastic.
That was awesome.
That was really nice.
I got to see my oldest daughter do that too. And then, she was, then my son graduated few years late, 2 or 3 years later, and now I got another daughter. My youngest will graduate next year with in education, be a teacher.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. That's awesome.
That is awesome, Eric, man. So did you give out the big woo?
I exactly gave out the woo. Yeah, it was a good one. Thanks, Posse. Appreciate it, man.
You should have hooked up your mic, man.
Oh, I know. I recorded
on
our phone, but yeah, that was awesome.
Brought all your stuff.
Yeah. And it was a beautiful day. It was a 9:00 graduation time. And it was pretty damn cold actually out there in the beginning, but it was beautiful. No fog, sitting up on the hill over there on the campus. It was awesome. It was a great time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Again, chat, I appreciate you guys all. That's awesome. Thank you.
Red Jet back in the house 2 nights in a row. I've probably been in there a lot longer than that, but I haven't seen.
Absolutely, Will. Absolutely.
Red Jet. I'm not always looking at the chat sometimes. Let's see.
Isn't that the truth there, Ben? Unbelievable. Oh my God, that is a great name change. Did you announce it on the show at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so
I just saw it today.
So Vince, his original name for his team. See, now he might tank. You're changing your name in the middle of the season. His original name was Snell's Bells. Now it's I know what he's doing. It is now I hate the Giants team number 6. You know what that means, right?
Number 6, what?
That because he's a commissioner on 5 other leagues. So he's got I hate the Giants team number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're the 6th. That's what he's done. I know it. Oh, that's awesome. God. Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
It's funny. I don't get all ticked off because of I kind of expected it.
But it's the way they're going about it, Solera, no, it ain't slumping. He has you have to perform to slump. He hasn't even performed. He hasn't done nothing. Soler has not done anything with this team right now. Gosh, man, I don't know how long. What a mistake bringing in that guy. I didn't expect to see this. I knew he was a strikeout guy, but boy, this is worse. This is worse than just being a strikeout guy.
It's bad.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. Seriously, you can't be serious. You can't be serious.
He's trolling.
I know he is.
He's
I know he is.
trolling.
He can't be serious. He has to know. He has to know.
He's trolling, man. He's trolling. Nobody.
Oh,
If anybody believes that Farhan actually called Ramos up,
impeccable. The timing was impeccable. Oh my gosh.
May 8th will go down in infamy, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Farhan, he had a vision. I think I need to bring up Yeah, that's what
I need to bring up Ramos.
Yeah,
because
exactly. Wait a second. What? Who's going on the IL? Oh, there we go.
I need to bring up Ramos because let's see. I've lost Lee, Slater, and Conforto, and Meckler's my first choice, but he's out too.
He's out. And I already brought up Matos. I already brought up Matos.
I don't have any other guys.
I just need a guy.
And Sable's already up here. I can't bring up put Sable in the outfield. I better go with this slouch Ramos.
Yeah, exactly. I just got to plug him in until these guys come back. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
get out of here.
You knew. Hey, just think about this. If Matos didn't go into a slump, who was going to go down? Ramos or Matos?
Right.
Because Slater was coming back.
He was coming back. 100%. Yep. 100%.
I mean, this is hilarious, guys. Think about this. Austin Slater is more valuable on the San Francisco Giants under Farhan Zaidi than Luis Matos, who tore up the big leagues for a week and got National League Player of the Week, then struggled, and they sent him down. You think maybe he's up here and he's down here? You think he might settle it somewhere in the middle? That actually that middle is like 50 points higher than Slater?
Thank you. I know.
Come on.
I don't understand it, Dan. I don't. Yeah, did he have to work on things? Sure. But you know what? You can work on it on the big league level. He's proved it in AAA.
Yeah.
Last year, his numbers were incredible in AAA. They were incredible in AA, where it's even more difficult than Sacramento.
They were very respectable. Respectable?
Yeah, that's respectable.
Yeah. They were very respectful numbers last year, guys. When you just look at his big league numbers for the season as I don't even think I think he's still qualified as a rookie this year, isn't he?
Who's that?
Matos? Or did he? I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure. How many at-bats do you have to have before you're not a rookie?
I don't know if it's days or plate. But look at let's just look at Luis Matos from last year, okay? Let's just take a look. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Luis Matos, 2023 season. Okay, so with the Giants.
Batted 250.
Right there, that highlighted area. He had 253 plate appearances, 228. Okay, 253. Oops, I hit another line right there. 253 plate appearances.
And struck out only 33 times.
33 divided by as a brand new
21 years old.
Green rookie at 21. 33 divided by 253. That's a 13% K rate.
No. That's not good.
13%. And look at his batting average, guys.
250. That's
250. 250. Now, do you guys want to go? And how many home runs he hit? He hit
two.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm looking. Yeah, okay, 2. I saw 13.
Here's the deal. Yes, he didn't have power, but what did he do in the offseason?
Yeah.
What did he do in the offseason? Hey, what's up, buddy? What did he do in the offseason? He put on some muscle. because he wants to have more power. So what was he doing this year, Dan? Now his average wasn't, it fell. I get it.
He had 2 home runs this year.
Mm-hmm.
He only had
so he had as many as he had the total of last year in the short amount of time that he was with the Giants.
Yeah, and this year he had a 736 OPS, which is respectable.
Which is better. Shows that he's got a little bit more power. And guess what was the strikeout rate, Dan?
Let's see. He had
10 strikeouts.
10 strikeouts in is it 10?
Yeah. 10 and 89 plate appearances.
Okay. That's under 10, I think.
I think it is.
No, it's just over 10. 10 divided by 89. 11.
11%. So hold on. So his power increased. His power increased. What did his strikeout rate do?
Dropped
about the same. Dropped a little bit. It stayed about the same.
Pretty close.
But his swing hasn't changed. He still has a good eye, but he's putting some more power behind the ball.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, the answer is right under Farhan's nose for the second half. It should be Matos and Ramos, Schmidt, Fitzgerald on the left side, on the right side, Wade at first base, and
Conforto or Yaz.
And Wisely. Conforto or Yaz playing, right field ideally. I would probably just go with Yaz. I think Yaz does a little better with the younger guys, gives you some athleticism. And then you also, and then my DH is Luciano, and Bailey's my catcher. And you know what? Heck, I might even just bring up Sable to back up. I mean, what's Casale doing? He got a couple of hits today, finally, but they're running on all over him, just like they're running on everybody.
Just like Murphy.
Yeah, they're running on everybody with the Giants.
So that just tells you Casale will be gone once Murphy is healthy, because they spent the money on Murphy.
Yeah,
they're both the same.
Yeah. Yep, Matos had 2 home runs today.
Yeah, he went 3 for 5.
He says that was sarcasm, by the way. I don't know what he had said earlier.
We're asking Farhan to play the young players. He never will, especially because we have no speed.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, guess what, guys? Giants can't hit, but we're slow too.
How?
I don't know how.
Someone brought that up. What broadcast was I talking about? Was it the Angels? No, it wasn't the Angels. It was during the Houston broadcast were saying, with how easy the MLB has made it for being able to steal, the Giants rank at the bottom.
Oh, I'm seeing teams run, and it's exciting.
They were kind of flabbergasted. Did I say that right? Flabbergasted.
Or I'll show you something right here that I have on my. Do I have it on my screen? I might. I'd have to put
exactly, Justin. There you go.
I saw
incredible.
Duran tonight. He can't remember if he stole second or what. He attempted to steal third late in the game. In the game, stole third. Catcher threw it down in the left field, scored. That's what happens when you try to put pressure on the defense. Yeah, Giants are old, and can't hit. Yeah, except Ramos.
And here we go. Never ever going to happen, Dan, because the vet's getting too much money.
That's why you got to get rid of those vets.
Yes.
You got to unload those vets.
Please, someone, is it anyone in the chat? Can anyone tell me anytime during Farhan's tenure, what 3-year deal that he has given a player has succeeded?
Giovanni, I'm glad you're one of the 30. Are you one of those 30,000 suckers? Giovanni, it's fans like these 30,000 and yourself,
What?
and that the owners love fans like you.
What?
You know why? Because you just keep coming and cheering.
What?
You just keep coming and cheering, and it's unbelievable.
What?
I see you, Will.
What is going on?
What are you looking at?
Why is I see a lot of people. I'm asking people, how many 3-year deals has Farhan made that has worked out, that has succeeded? I'm seeing a lot of none. I'm seeing a lot of zeros. I'm seeing nobody. Come on, there's at least one, right? God. But this guy's a genius, right? This guy's a genius. Get out of here. Freaking genius. Webb is not a 3-year deal. He's a 5-year extension. Flores is a maybe. I thought his was 2. Wasn't his a 2-year deal? Pretty sure it was 2. Lou asks, Eric, will we ever get rid of any of these vets? Because it shows Farhan was wrong. Yeah. Good point. Good point. I mean, if you think about it, look what he's done. He has chosen Ahmed, who he signed in the offseason, over the guy he drafted wisely. A little bit weird. Estrada didn't get a 3-year deal. He's still on. He's still in arbitration. Slater has been. It's a year to year. As a matter of fact, yeah, I think he just finished arbitration. I think his last 2 years are just 1-year contracts, right?
Yeah.
Lou. There is none because Farhan opted out after the first year. Yeah. No, he's got a few. He's got what is his 3-year deals? What was his first one? La Stella,
yeah.
Right? What happened? Yeah, he didn't make it through he had 1 good year and then 2 kind of sucking, and then the last year DFA'd. Hanniger signed a 3-year deal after they couldn't sign Judge. Lasted 1 year. Bye-bye. DeSclafani lasted 2 years. The second year was a disaster. And then, of course, they traded him, eating some money. Bye-bye. Stripling. Wasn't Stripling a 3-year, Dan?
Yes.
Stripling was a 3-year. They did through 2 years, and now he's gone to the A's, right? I think they traded him to the A's. Now you got Jorge Soler, who's streaking right now.
Yeah. Down the boulevard. Hey, up and down the boulevard.
Wood. Was Wood a 3-year deal, or was he like a 1 year and then got
Wood
a 2 year?
Was a 2 or 3-year deal. Hey, Giovanni, once again, you're wrong. He won 100. They won 107 games.
This is what I'm talking about. There's some fans out there that just don't understand there was Giants baseball before 2021.
I don't think Giovanni is. I think Giovanni is just a troll. I think he's just trying to. I don't even think Giovanni. I think if his name really is Villegas, he's full of gas. I think it's Giovanni Fullegas, not Villegas. I think it's Fullegas. Giovanni Fullegas. Full of gas. We welcome in.
Oh, man.
The guy who says his word is his gold. What was it?
What was my God.
My word is my bond or something like that?
No, my word is good as gold.
Good as gold.
Good as gold. Oh, we ain't going to forget that.
Okay, Giovanni, full of gas. Giovanni.
There's more than gas involved in that.
Giovanni, change your name, man. don't send me that Villegas stuff. Just change it. Do me a favor.
Just
Tell us your
Giovanni.
real identity. It's Giovanni full of gas. I could.
I want to know. Let's get to this. What happened to
There's
this
some
dude's
guys
goal?
on here that would. Well, Eric will say it. He goes. I won't say it. Full of what, Eric?
Shit. Come on, Giovanni. You're a liar. You've proven to be a liar, dude.
Yeah, Will says he'll come on a baseball show before Giovanni does. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh my goodness.
So, Dan, you worried about Yamamoto?
I don't think it's anything serious. A tight.
You don't think so?
Tricep or bicep was it?
Tricep.
Um,
Supposedly, there is some ruckus in the dugout during the game.
What of what?
Dave Roberts didn't look happy.
Really?
Yeah. Look at. I got it linked. I linked it to the group me.
About the Yamamoto.
About the entry. Yeah.
Oh, geez. And I tried to trade him early tonight, before the game. Gosh, I could have had a deal. Doggone it. I was trying to, I didn't try hard enough. I thought Glenn says, I want Yamamoto back. So I tried for 2 days and he never responds. So Glenn, I can't deal with you. Enjoy the cellar.
Look at Giovanni. Eric, don't stand in the kitchen if you can't take the heat. Come at me. You best not. Dude, you said your word is good as gold and you lied. You know what that means? You're a liar. Prove otherwise. Tell me how that's not a liar. How can you sit there and say your word is good as gold and you never showed up? You're a no-show, man. Come on. Get out of here. Can't take the heat. Get out of here. You don't even know what the hell heat is. Get out of here, man.
Just let him go. He's taking over. He's taking over. Oh,
just got to state the obvious.
He's just trying. This is, fun to get some attention. Ryan loves our guy Conforto. He says, why is Soler playing over Conforto? I'm pissed. I all caps. That means he's pissed.
Yes, he's pissed. To be honest with you, Conforto isn't doing much either, man. He's like 3 for 36 or something like that. It's pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad.
Who we got name calling? So we're name calling now. Geez. Who's calling names?
I have no idea.
Hopefully we don't have any name calling. Oh, maybe the liar.
Did you check out the group me? Did you see the little clip they had on the?
Oh, I'll stop the cam and do it. So I'm not.
Oh yeah, I don't know if there may be sound. I can't remember. I think it's just. I don't think there is. I don't think there's.
In the group chat, huh?
No, the group me. Yeah. Oh
There's
my goodness.
Man, there's a. Oh, it goes all the. No, it doesn't. Okay. What time did you do that? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
Ryan says he's slumping right now, but why does Soler get an endless leash? Yeah, well, they paid him the money, probably. That's why. He has to go out. He doesn't even have to play a position, Ryan. All he's got to go out there is swing a bat, and he hasn't done much. Not much at all for the entire season up to this point. Nothing. And I'm tired of hearing he's a streaky hitter. Because in order to be a streaky hitter, and I said this before, you gotta have a streak where you're good. He hasn't.
Doggone it. Why couldn't I gotten rid of Yamamoto tonight? Yikes. I had a deal. Should have had a deal.
And I'm not against having veterans. You got to have veterans on your team, but you got to have veterans who are worth a damn, right? And this tells you something, Dan. That article that you brought up of what was it, about a month ago? I think you brought it up on why Miami didn't offer him a qualifying offer, and I find that very even more telling now, because they could have easily look the Miami Marlins if they gave Soler a qualifying offer and he turns it down, then they get a trade, right? So if the Miami Marlins thought that, hey, no, he's definitely going to leave because he's going to try to get a deal elsewhere, they would have gladly put a qualifying offer. But they thought, well, we don't want to pay $20 million for this guy for one season.
Right.
Why don't you want to pay $20 million for such a great player? I think that's telling. And that may come back to haunt Farhan.
Boy, Soler is wow. It seems like maybe Bonds could work with him.
Supposedly they've been working with him, but he's still doing the same crap. So whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Mike. Yes, Soler's been just as disappointing as Snell.
Oh.
Ooh,
Giovanni.
He
ain't buying it. Ain't buying
come
it.
on.
Aesop's fable. Not
get out of here.
Boy who cried wolf.
Get out of here.
Boy who cried wolf.
But to your point, Mike, both equally probably. Maybe more so with Snell because you're paying a whole lot more money for that 1 year, and it's possible you may be on the hook for some more money next year. Oof. Oof. Is there a buyout anywhere in there? Probably not. Huh?
For who?
Snell.
No, he's got the option. He's getting 30.
Get ready for another $30 million next year.
He's getting 32 this year.
What's it going to be next year? Because he's opting in.
Next year is 30. So
yeah, that's another 30 right there.
Why would you not opt in? Who's going to go out and give you more than, after a performance like this? I mean, he can't find the plate. He can't. Hey, even if the guy's healthy, he's not giving you more than 5 innings. It's like, and how long is it going to take him to ramp up again?
Yeah. Thank you. Exactly. Because he hasn't. What's he done? He hasn't ramped up.
Look, these guys, look at the 3 guys that held out all spring. Snell, Montgomery, Rodriguez. How are all 3 of them doing?
Not very good. Rodriguez has yet to throw a pitch.
Right. And Snell is ERA is like over 9 and Montgomery's is over 6.
There you go.
It's pathetic.
Montgomery, he fired, right? He fired Scott Boras.
He did.
Yep.
Will be a trade is going down in this fantasy league tonight. Yes, Will.
Oh, you guys are getting a big one going, huh?
We're working on the monster of all.
I already know what it is. Oh my God. You guys are nuts, man. You guys are just moving players to move players, man. You guys are nuts.
Think in terms of like.
I know what it is.
What could I give you a clue?
I already know what it is. And I know who's involved. The 2 biggest names I know who are involved. It's easy.
Think Highway 99.
Good old Highway 99. Okay.
What's along Highway 99?
There's a lot of things along Highway 99. There's
a city that runs through 99.
It's not 90. Well, it's not actually the 99. The turnoff, as a matter of fact, that same turnoff, which is Highway 26. So you take the 99 south. You're getting close to Stockton. Then
No,
you
I'm
see a
talking-
sign. Nope, you see a sign that says Highway 26. And the name of the main city on Highway 26 is Linden. Who is from Linden?
Think
Come
maybe a different area of 99 that could fit that too.
on. A different. Oh.
Central Valley, a certain college down there in
Fresno? Same
Hmm.
thing. It's the same damn thing, man. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yes. You have to take the 99 to get to Linden. You do. You also
Yeah.
have to take the 99 to get Fresno State. I agree. Giovanni doesn't even know where the hell the 99 is. Then again, he probably doesn't even know where Fresno is. Oh, man. So I already knew what was going on. It's Judge and Soto. Those are the guys right there. That's the only way Judge gets moved if Soto is involved.
Hmm.
Yeah, Linden, the Bay Area. Remember that? Yeah, Judge is from the Bay Area. Linden.
Yeah. Am I going to be able to take this hat off for tomorrow? Is this hat?
No, man. You just muted. You're muted. You're muted. Or you shorted yourself out.
I said, am I going
There
to
you
take
go.
this hat off? For
Who's
tomorrow?
pitching tomorrow for Angels again?
I don't know. Some lefty. Harris.
Another lefty?
But I've got this week lined up, guys. I got this week all lined up. I'm not sure when you will see this hat again because you might have to be looking at this hat for a while.
Oh, you know who they're going to face, right?
And this hat.
You know who they're going to face because guess who pitched today?
For who?
The Cubs.
Imanaga pitched today? Oh, they're not going to see Imanaga. They play the Cubs tomorrow.
Who plays the Cubs?
Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They missed the Imanaga.
Oh, I thought. Oh, that's right. I thought they faced the Cubs after the damn.
Yeah.
I thought they. Oh, they don't face. They face the Cubs before St. Louis.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well, we were eating. They had the game on.
Shoot, that would have been great.
That was awesome,
to see a
man. I was
lefty,
watching.
man.
I was like, yeah, there we go, Shota.
Oh, by the way, how's the points doing? I got to have moved up a half at least on the home runs.
You moved up 1/2 a point.
Just one half. And you went down a half?
I went down 1/2 a point.
Yeah, we just exchanged on the home run line.
Yeah, crazy.
That's it.
And I had 2 wins. Good ERA, good whip, whatever.
So I didn't go anywhere in pitching.
My ERA is going to take a while to get out, man. Whew. Glenn got 2.5 points. He's the big mover of the day.
Glenn?
Actually, I take that back. Senior is the big mover of the day. He got 4.
Oh, Senior's going to end up near the bottom of the league. I can tell you that. He's going to end up. He's going to end up in the second half of the standings.
Missed it. There we go. Thanks, Jim. Same to you. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, I had a hell of a day, but I didn't get nothing. As a matter of fact, I lost. But
I wonder why he likes Jim Everett. He should do like what another Romo. There's
Tony?
a radio guy. His Jim Rome.
Oh,
Jim Rome, not Romo. Jim Rome. He called Jim Everett Chris Everett, the tennis player, for falling down in a huddle. Not a huddle, but in a just took a sack, just went down, didn't try and get out, just in the NFC Championship game where the Niners crushed them. Way back in the 80s? Can't remember if that was 80s or 94. I think it was 80s.
You bet, Ryan.
94. Yeah. Is the day I beat up Rome. Oh, Jim Everett the Great. Call me Chris again. That was hilarious. I wonder if that was staged. I got to believe it was staged. It looked a little bit like what's that guy that does that TV Springer? It looked a little Jerry Springer-ish to me.
Oh, did it? There you go.
Yeah. They're like on the stage doing a sports interview with the quarterback, right? He says, we're here with, Chris Everett. And he says, call me Chris again. He says, don't call me Chris again. He says, I'm telling you, don't call me Chris. He goes, Chris. And he just jumps across the table and starts trying to wail on him. That had to be staged. It's actually what made Jim Rome famous. I was listening to Jim Rome when I was living in Southern California at the time. And he was on Mighty 690 San Diego with Lee, the same channel that Lee Hacksaw Hamilton was part of. What's that? What do we got?
Instead of TN, it's NT Butte Crack.
Butte Crack. I love it.
Hey, how about when who remembers when David Schultz slapped the living crap out of Jim Stossel when he tried to say wrestling was fake? Remember Jim Stossel, the reporter?
Oh, yeah.
This is back in like in the 80s. Race is fake. And the wrestler David Schultz just slaps him. I think he like went deaf in his ear or something like that.
Wow.
Slapped him. He slapped him. It was great. Bet you he'll never say wrestling's fake again.
Yeah.
Oh, not Jim. It's John Stossel. My bad. Jim, John. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Alive. I think he got some money out of that. Pretty sure. Oh, here we are. Is it legit? Is it legit?
What's that?
All right, Dan. I got a trade now. Oh, you guys are bantering back and forth. You guys better be careful because I know Soto, man, he had a tight hammy. Judge, he's a big guy. Better be careful.
Look at Eric worried about his home runs sinking.
No, what am I worried about? It doesn't matter whether it's Soto or Judge. They both freaking hit dingers, man.
Dingers. I love
dingers. They both hit dingers, man.
Dingers. All right. I feel like I'm opening up a present whenever you get a trade request. I always feel like I'm undoing undoing the package. I get really excited when I get I get really excited when I see a trade is sent, and then I open them up usually and I go, it's like socks. It's like a kid getting socks instead of a toy. Half the trade. Sometimes you get a little excited, you see let's see.
Trade sent. Good one, he says.
You'll be able to tell by my face, the look on my face, if I got socks for Christmas or if I got a Rock'em Sock'em toy,
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Right.
Or a Raiders helmet when I was a kid. I had the Raiders.
Everybody got a Raiders helmet when they were a kid. I think in this part of
the pads.
Yeah, with the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
And then you go outside and try to play with those things and you wind up getting a separated shoulder.
Let's see if I got socks or a Raiders helmet.
Oh, man.
Or Rock'em
you
Sock'em.
think you could go put a hit on somebody and you got a damn dislocated shoulder.
Yeah. I love the Rock'em Sock'em, man. Did you ever have that? You ever see that game?
The Rock'em Sock'em? Yeah.
If you hit the guy's head and it pops up.
What's up, PK? What's your question?
I think I got too many Rock'em Sock'ems. Yeah. All right, here we go. Opening up the package.
That sucks. That sucks.
I'm trying to think. Is this the same one? Oh yeah. No. Okay.
No, I did not, PK.
Hold on, Will. I gotta.
Boy, Jim, you said a mouthful. That shit is expensive. That is one expensive pizza pie. Oof. Whew. Yeah, the debate's going to be something on June
Okay.
27th.
I see. Cancel the first one. Okay.
I'll definitely do a show. There will be a presidential debate post game on MHC. No doubt about it.
Dun, 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 dun. Matthews,
wow. Senior jumped. He's 5.5 points up now.
He got 5.5 points tonight?
5.5. Woo.
What did he move up in?
I don't know.
Am I still up a half?
You're still up a half. Golly, man.
Senior ain't going anywhere. Don't worry about it. That team will fade.
Matt, where you at? Help Dan out.
Yeah, I need Matt. Come on, Matt. It's only 1 a.m. I feel like
it's Father's Day weekend. He may not be around then.
Oh yeah. I asked him. Text. Hold on here. Okay. That yeah, Will.
Hey, I'm not gonna even try. I'll just call you Keach one. Man, if you have the answer, let us know, please. Please. I don't know. Maybe do you have an answer? Whew.
Oh, yeah. That just makes zero sense.
Only thing I can think of, the reason why is because he got paid $4 million in the offseason. That's all I got for you, man. That's all I got. They paid him the money.
All right, Will, I'll work on this. I just got to.
You got to do approval. It's got to go through
no,
the
I think I can.
Process.
I think I can make the decision. I just have to coordinate something that, and I have to put my thinking cap on to figure it out. So, because I've got something else that I was in the works with that somebody else knows about that might be listening.
Oh,
and I have to shuffle the roster together to make it all.
So you got to have one trade fall through to get.
No, I just have to make sure that we're on board. We were earlier today, and I just have to marry the two up so everything fits smoothly like a glove so that they work together. Yeah, my San Francisco Pride hat. That really kind of bugged me. I don't want baseball players wearing Pride hats. I'm sorry. Nothing against any of that stuff as far as it just I just don't want to see it in sports. You know. Look. I don't.
It's better just.
No, I'm not going to leave it alone. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch this. Look, baseball Are we going to, I'm a strong believer Christian. I don't think that guys should be out there, teams should be promoting crosses on their hats. Okay. It's, Christian Day. Are we going to have it's Christian Science Day? Are we going to have it's Muslim Day, and everybody wears a turban out there on the field? I don't pride. Everybody's got something in life that they believe in. Fine, have your day. I mean, live your life. You try and proselyte. You try and evangelize, so to speak, somebody, and they say, "Shut up! I don't want to hear it." Don't speak to me. And then it's like, you get somebody knocking on your door. You don't want to hear it, right? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But to actually have a Pride Day, and then we got to they're having. I have to watch two men kiss on camera today on my TV. And I got my son here watching a game with me. Come on, seriously? Is that where? It's like, I don't care how you live your life, but don't just, it's like, gosh, I don't. It's like, you want me to start preaching the gospel to you before the opening ceremonies? Everybody, we get up there and get on the mic and say, repent, repent. Jesus is coming soon. But
would you be eating crickets and honey at the time?
What's that?
Would you be eating crickets and honey at that time?
It's like, I'm serious. They showed 9 guys getting married to people weddings today at the game, and then put it on the TV on the pregame, and then the postgame. I'd see it again. It's like, give me a break. It's like, it doesn't. What is wrong with? Yeah, but I'm pointing out that. But if you did something and you started, I know they have Christian night at ball games and they play Christian music, and do we have to do it for everything? It's like, gosh, I thought America was a melting pot, and that we have to have a special night, for Italian. I'm Italian. I don't need no Italian night, Chinese night, Filipino night, Mexican heritage night. I thought America was all about a melting pot where we all are Americans, and that's, who cares? We have to just, I don't know. It's just, look, you'll have a much more divided country if you're united. I'm a much more united country, and I said that wrong. You'll have a much more united country if you don't focus on all these things and just celebrate American independence, American greatness. That's what makes America so doggone great, is we are a melting pot. We're not all one thing, I mean, so we gotta, I don't know. It's just I don't just drives me crazy.
You know what else is going to drive you crazy?
What's that?
Let's go, man. Let's go. September. We're already starting to get venues put out there.
Val says I'm Catholic. No, I'm not Catholic, Val. But no, I mean, seriously, guys, we should. It's good to respect everybody, and I'm not gonna be I'll never disparage somebody from being whatever they are. Okay. That's cool. But to try to push things down people, right? I mean, don't we always hear that? Don't push religion, don't push your religion down my throat. Well,
Correct.
don't push your politics down my throat. Don't talk politics and religion, right? But it's okay to talk it's like just leave everybody be. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I don't I mean, if you're just a person of if you recognize that we're all flawed, we're all deeply flawed people, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody has a mark on an upper hand, so to speak, on righteousness or whatever. We're all messed up. Period.
Correct.
Okay. So let's just everybody realize that, and then we can treat people better. We can just enjoy our sinfulness, if you want to call it that.
Mm-hmm.
We're just, so don't get so messed, when somebody screws up, don't get so hard on them because you're next.
Yep, true.
So, that's why, I mean, like, I don't know how we got into this. I guess because of the Pride Day. I'm just, I just don't think we have to just accept people, but we don't have to have a special day to accept it. It's like my wife and I. We don't celebrate so much Valentine's Day because it's like we care for each other every day. I don't need no special day to tell me how to love my wife.
And to that point, Mother's Day, Father's Day.
You better love your mom every day. Doggone it.
Right.
Exactly.
And
your dad. And, I mean, just show respect. Love your parents. Yeah, they're not perfect. So, welcome to the world. None of us is perfect. Stop trying to make everybody act, getting so disappointed if somebody disappoints you. Guess what? You disappoint them too. It's part of life. Jeez. I just, all those holidays, the Valentine's, Mother, it's all for Hallmark.
It's all
commercialized, built by the card companies to get you
exactly
to go buy,
Let me go warm up my coffee. I got something to say about this.
All right. So anyway, all right, we got $4.99 from the Maitland Eagle. Thank you. That's right. They preach tolerance, but aren't exactly tolerant themselves. We all have more in common than we think. Media keeps harping on differences. Exactly. I mean, it's remarkable how much the media controls our thinking. That's why I just, I'll listen to my own media. I'll search for it and I'll listen, and I don't watch mainstream media because it's all a narrative to get you to believe one side or the other. Go dig deeper and you'll find more truth about what's going on out there. And you don't need to listen to the mainstream media because, as I said, they're just giving you what they want you to believe. I think most of us in here, we're in social media. We can figure out things for ourselves. And, it's like, man, if I bought into the the narratives of what the media speaks, man. I'll tell you, I have been in some of the roughest parts of the country in my life. And, I lived in Louisiana and went to the border of Louisiana and Mississippi. And I was in sales going, door to door. And you would think that, I was down in, what do you call that? Redneck country, I guess. Is that what they call it? The South, the Deep South?
Yeah, I guess if you want to. Yeah.
I saw KKK signs. It was awful. And I saw some really nasty, racist people of my skin tone. And then I would be in the areas of Mississippi, right up on the Mississippi-Louisiana border, Franklin County, Louisiana, I was in working. And
right on, Will. Donates $10, says accept the trade. This is obvious collusion. Just kidding. Congrats to Romo again. Massive accomplishment.
Awesome.
Hey, man.
Very good.
I appreciate that, Will. That is awesome.
So anyway,
that is awesome.
I was working up in Louisiana in that area, and I had I was like, just being frank here, I was like one of the only white guys around. There was some, but man, I'm telling you, I was treated so well, nice. These people were gracious to me, and I was helping them, and there was just it just bugged me. I hate racism. I hate it. And so if I listen to the media say that we're all, I just maybe I'm naive or whatever, but I was just I was easy to get along with everybody. And then when I was in California in 2017, God rest my buddy's soul, he was great guy. He passed away just before COVID, man. That would have been, but him and I were in business together, and we were really tight. We became like best buddies. And in fact, he was kind of instrumental in having me meeting my wife. And, we were business together, and we did everything together. We were both single guys, at the time, but he was really cool. And so I think people can get along a lot easier if they just tried and didn't look at skin color, because all it is melanin. Okay. That's all it is. So, I mean, my wife's Filipino. She's obviously darker skinned than me. I've got 2 Chinese kids that I adopted. So it's like, my goodness. So what do you got to say about what you were going to say about Valentine's and cards and
all righty, here we go. Let's
Christmas?
Let's start with this. How about that? Let's start with that.
4th of July.
Yeah. Well, sort of, kind of. It's coming up, but I we'll put this up for 4th of July. But you see those 2 little flags in the corners?
Yes.
You're right. That is what unites us as a people here in this country. Okay.
Right.
That flag. That flag should represent every single person who lives in this country.
Air Force, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Flying high. Anyways, it represents everybody. Now, the flag should represent the best of us, but it does also represent not so much the best. We acknowledge the greatness. We acknowledge the great things that we have done as a country. And the only way we do that is with the people. All the people in this country coming together, being able to accomplish a certain task is what makes this country great. Okay. The more that you divide this country, the more that it's going to fall apart. Abraham Lincoln has said it. The only way that this country is going to fall apart is if we do it with ourselves. And we got to remember that. Remember, again, you got to remember the things that we've done good. And look, we got to understand the things that we've done. Oh, we're not perfect. You said it perfectly, Dan. And I saw a lot of people say that in the chat. We're not perfect. The country is not perfect. Okay.
Correct.
It's the same thing. And it's about learning from it. And if you learn from it, guess what? Maybe you don't do that in the future. Hopefully you don't do it in the future. There's no guarantee that just because you know about it, that it isn't going to happen again. So that's something I hope that people understand is let's work together, stop the division, because there's people out there that want the division. And it's people who are not friendly to the United States of America. All right. And the more that we divide each other, the weaker we get. The less chance of us to be able to accomplish greater things. So that's where I stand on that. And, hey, let's use this flag. We don't have to have individual flags to represent who we are as Americans, because that's what we are. We're Americans.
Right.
No matter your sex, no matter your orientation, no matter the color of your skin, none of that. That flag will represent the best of us. That's what we want. We want it to represent the best of us, not the worst of us.
Right.
And that's what we have to remember. Again, I will preface this. Study, read about what the things that have happened. There's going to be things that you're not going to be proud of. That's just the way it is. They're not going to be proud of it. But let's remember the things that we did great too. And let's move forward instead of backward. All right. This is 2024. We should be going forward.
It's unbelievable how backwards we've gone.
It's incredible how backwards we've gone.
Politically,
honestly, it's not even just within this country. You could involve the entire world of how far backwards we've gone.
Oh yeah, it's
sickening.
Man will self-destruct eventually because
and that's the problem. We're all human, and there's a lot of things instinctual about the human race.
It's pride.
Oh, there's a lot of that. 100%.
You saw, the last time I saw us actually united was 9/11.
Yes. 9/11 was the last time I think we were truly united as a nation.
Yeah.
For a while.
Now it's gotten way worse than it was before 9/11.
Prior to that, I would say World War II.
Yeah. It's times of trouble.
Yes.
And hopefully we don't have to face that again, but it wouldn't shock me if we did.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, it would not.
Yeah.
But do what you can do as wherever you are in this world, or wherever you are in this country as well. Do what you can. Try not to get caught up in the craziness, because there's people out there that, again, like I said, want to see division. And if you get caught up and you get wrapped around the axle with some of the stuff, guys, that's out there, man, all I could say is verify. Whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on the internet, whether it's here on YouTube.
Or it's on NorCal Sports Network.
Exactly. Verify it.
And you can verify everything we've said about Farhan. He's crap. You can verify this Giants team. Just look at him. I don't need to preach about.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. And you know what? I put the onus on people, the citizenry. I put the onus on you. You got to go out there and do the work. Look, there's no excuse anymore. But there's so much technology literally at the palm of your hand that you can actually do. There is so much digitized works out there that you could go research and actually get some empirical evidence, if you will, that you could verify on what certain people are saying. There's no excuse anymore. Maybe back in the early days, you actually had to go to a library and do some research. Today, there is so much stuff literally at your fingertips that is credible. Not because a certain celebrity or some certain power is saying it, because you can't take it as gospel unless you verify what they're saying. You got to be careful because it could be you. It's easily to fall into the trap of, oh man, I like what this guy says when he says in the past. And if it doesn't jive, it doesn't jive. Period. You got to be
That's
careful.
right. I'm going to get one vote. Red Jet's going to vote me in. Yes, one vote.
Huh.
Oh man, would wonder if we. It's too bad we.
Thanks, Jim.
I'll just say this. I'm not going to get into.
I don't mean it to get all this way, but
Yeah, I don't want to get into.
I don't think we're not talking about anything that's.
Yeah, I don't want to get too crazy into the political parties, but you guys think about it. Just think about this. We've got some brilliant people in this country on both sides of the political spectrum, party-wise.
Yeah.
And look what we got running.
I know.
I mean, just look at that.
I know. I know, man. God.
Think about that.
How? Oh, man.
Think about it. These two guys are the top out of how many? What's the
330
population?
million. 330
million. And we got. Man.
And if we're not careful, it could turn into.
Oh gosh. I mean, that it's just beyond me, I'll tell you, the way the framers originally set it up, they did not plan on guys going to why it was 2 years, because 2 years was a sacrifice to be gone, but 2 years you could mostly from your home to be in Washington.
Right.
But now it's a career.
It's a career. Yes.
It's like, imagine
it's
if
not meant to be a career.
Right.
It's meant to go do your
service,
your public duty, right? Whatever it may be, whether you want to serve in the military,
it's kind of like jury duty.
To an extent, yeah. You want to say
you're serving,
and then you go back to your regular life. But no, they stay in there for 40 years
because they're going in there, and they're coming out, millionaires.
Yeah, how does that happen?
It's like, yeah. So
I get it. Some people will write books and they'll make some money off of that, but still,
yeah.
Remember, they don't have to pay taxes either.
Yeah. Well, we got Giants tomorrow, Eric.
I don't know. Who was it that's pitching again tomorrow for the Angels?
Harrison and some guy named Jose, I think, or something. Really? Let me look. I can't remember. I thought it was Jose something.
What's up, Robert?
Tomorrow's pitching matchup. Robert Boyd, way hey up. What up, Robert? Let me look at tomorrow's matchup again. Sunday, Kyle Harrison against. Oh, did I say Jose?
You said Jose.
Yeah, it is Jose Suarez.
Jose Suarez. Is he any relation to the other Suarez?
Which Suarez?
From Philly. Pretty good.
No idea.
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it.
Kind of looks.
Does Conforto get benched again for Yaz? No, they'll probably swap them out.
No,
Conforto will be swapped
swap.
Yeah,
they're swapping those guys out. It looks like, Yaz and or Slater gets to play against all lefties. So it's Suarez. Check his line out. He's 1-1. Got an ERA of 7.
Oh, so Giants should do well, right?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
A whip of 175, innings pitched 34, hits 39, 37 Ks, 21 walks. So he walks a lot and he strikes out a lot of guys, and he's given up 5 homers. So he's given up a home run every 7 innings. That's not bad. 1 homer every 7 innings. But it's a Giants, so you probably won't get a home run. You might, Ramos. But that's a lot of hits to give up. Over 1 an inning he's given up. But so's Harrison. Harrison's given up 81 hits and 77 in a third.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little better on the base on balls. Think about this. Harrison's walked 22 in 81 innings. This guy's walked 21 in 34 innings.
Woo!
Man, makes Kyle Harrison look like
Maddox.
Exactly. Gosh. Harrison's given up 9 home runs out of 81 innings pitched, so that's 1 every 9 innings. I mean, 2 lefties on the mound. I guess what I don't like about it is that the Giants got to go right-handed, and if I'm the Angels, I got lefties in the pen. I mean, righties in the pen, ready to go. Man, that's
so guess who's leading off tomorrow?
Slater. Yeah, here's your lineup tomorrow.
Let's hear it.
Slater, Ramos,
Mm-hmm.
Conforto batting third, Chapman fourth.
You sure Bailey's not third or fourth? He didn't pitch today.
I think Bailey's fifth, maybe third. Has he been batting third mostly?
I think so. Hasn't he been batting third? Yeah, he's in third.
Bailey in there third, Chapman fourth, and Conforto fifth. Sixth will be Soler. Seventh will be Estrada. 8. Who am I missing?
Shortstop, Ahmed.
No, he's 9th.
He's 9th.
I missed first base.
Base, Flores. Ooh, Flores. Flores I think he batted cleanup today, didn't he? Or was that yesterday? I can't remember.
He batted third today, I think. Third.
Oof.
That's right. They do that. They won't put Bailey third. He's a righty. He hits better from the left side. Yeah, it'll probably be Flores third, Chapman fourth, Soler fifth, Bailey sixth. Man, this is a bad lineup. Are you getting? This is a bad lineup.
And they may come out and win tomorrow, but you already lost the series, man.
Yeah, you lost the series to a really pretty bad team. Aren't the Angels one of the
worst teams? You were supposed to look at that, right? I think they might be the worst team.
They're 17-19 on the road, but look at the.
No, they're not the worst team because Chicago's the worst team. Then it's probably Colorado. Then it's probably LA.
I mean, just pulling up the standings. Here you go again. I mean,
who's at the very bottom?
The White Sox. But the Angels are 14 under 500. They were 16 under 500. They're coming into the series.
They're 6-4 in their last 10.
They're playing, if I compared the two lineups, I think the Angels bring up a more formidable lineup.
Well, they sure have this for this series, man. Moniak is freaking hitting out of his mind. The guy wasn't even hitting 200 coming into the series.
Yeah.
Pilar, he was on fire.
A's have fallen on hard times. They're lost 7 in a row and they're 20 under. Remember when they were like better record than the Giants? They were like 17 and 17 or something like that. They've lost like almost 30 out of their last 40. Something like that. Yeah. Man. Yeah. They've gone haven't they gone like 10 and 30? Probably. Yikes.
So we'll see how that works. What time are they playing tomorrow? Is it another
105? Another 105 game. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a show tomorrow night, guys. not during the day. So
people will be busy during the day for sure.
Yeah. So
not tomorrow, Jim. I'm gonna do it. My next show is going to be on June 27th after the debates.
Oh, after the debate, nice.
That's what I'm thinking about. We'll see. I'm gonna have to kind of figure it out how we're gonna do this because I think the Giants have a night game that day.
That should be a very interesting debate.
Oh, it's gonna.
I just read that no notes or teleprompters.
Oh yeah, sure. Where was it? Where is you?
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. And I go to the Philippines on the next day, Friday morning or Friday afternoon. I leave.
Where do we want to go? What kind of? Let's play this on the way out. There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. Do they get swept, Dan? Do they get swept? What do you think? Deep down. Do the Giants get swept? Are you wearing that Angels hat tomorrow?
It's been a while since they got swept. Oh, last time they got swept was by the Yankees, right?
Yankees, yes.
Well, as Ralph Barbieri used to say, angels fly because they take themselves lightly. Good old Ralph. So
man, I don't know,
maybe the Angels are coming in here light and loose. They got a manager that's pushing, that's really.
Thanks, Robert. Yeah. Ron Washington.
Yeah, I like Ron Washington.
That's hard to sweep a team in their home park. It's not easy.
Father's Day.
And it is Father's Day. If they get swept,
I got to say Kyle Harrison gets the job done.
Thinks he, yeah, maybe.
They
got some. I don't know, man. You got O'Hop. You got Nito. They've been crushing the ball from the.
Oh, Jolly B spaghetti. You bet, Will. Jolly B, it's got to be, man. Yeah. So some LeChon. Oh, adobo. Yes, I get adobo all the time, man. It's awesome. Chicken adobo, pork adobo. Had me some today. Had me some. My mind's. I'm losing it.
Come on, Dan. Focus, Dan.
Get my head right. What the heck's that called? Lumpia. Thank you, Dan. Lumpia. Had a little lumpia today. Do I speak Filipino? Jim says. Siggy. Very little. Salamat po. Salamat po. Yeah, that's it. We'll say salamat to all of our fans. That means thank you. Salamat. Salamat po. Will, I'll be in touch with you. The big man's coming home. Thank you.
Oh, brother. Here we go. I'm waiting to see the transactions come across.
The big man is coming home. Number 99 coming to the 99.
Wow.
I think that's why he wears number 99.
Could be. It might be. Or it could have been 26, but that number may have already been taken.
Probably retired if you look it up.
Yeah, I know. It might be.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though. It might be. 99, maybe.
Yeah. Red Jet is good people. Yep. Check Red Jet's Instagram out. Follow her. Check her out. She's got some amazing photography. Original stuff she puts together. Video stuff. Yes, Mike, I got you. I got to marry everything up.
Oh, here we go. Look at Michael. Michael's like, man, it's past your bedtime. Michael, what are you doing?
All right, guys. See you tomorrow night. Which hat am I wearing tomorrow, Eric?
What? I don't know. I mean, I think you're going to wear the Giants hat. No way they get swept, right? No way.
They sweep. Will, he's waiting on me. I got to finish up, Will. So he's got to work it all out. Anyway, guys, we shall see you tomorrow night. Everybody have a great one. Happy Father's Day tomorrow to all the fathers. You play a huge role in our society being a good functioning society. So be engaged with your kids.
There you go.
All right, everybody.
See you guys tomorrow night. You know what? Hold on. Before I do that, it's been a while. Let me clear my throat.
Oh, wait. Is it going to be loud?
Yeah, it may be for you.
All right.
Okay, here we go. It's been a while since I did this.
And Will B, have your ringer on. Will B, have your ringer on.
All right, guys. Here we go. Let me give it a shot here. All right.